Hey everyone, what is going on? Welcome back to another episode. Today I have an updated battle report from Justin, the man himself. And this is kind of funny because in the last 2 days I got different battle reports. One from yesterday or Saturday, and then one for today, which is Monday now, the September 1st. So this is technically the newest of the new, and we'll jump into this in just a second. But before I do, I wanted to thank today's sponsor. All right, let's be real. I really don't have any sponsors. I don't want to sign up with some random company, try to promote something that I don't even know what it is, what they do, or sign up or have you guys try to sign up for something that's completely, illegal, quote unquote, for you to use in the game. So I don't sign up with sponsors like that. But I am sponsored by you guys individually, those that either watch the videos or actually donate during videos. Donate during streams, through super chats, donated members, or also buy me a coffee, which is linked always in the description below. So if you want to support the channel, feel free to. But actually, Golden Fighter did come out to a stream last week and donated $500 during the live stream, which was pretty amazing, blew my mind. I did have a lot of other big donations last week, including from Prison Mike, and Stickman, which I just did a video on him not too long ago as well, and a few others too. Lionheart donated in the same stream that Golden Fighter did. Lionheart is also another VIP 18 player that we looked at, his base that he just got last week. So I really appreciate the support from everybody. It's because guys like you, or women like you, that I continue to do this because it's fun, it's enjoyable, and then again, I appreciate the support from everybody that donates as well. Now let's get back to this. This is the battle report from Justin. He is now at 126.4 for his main squad. He's got aircraft right here. The normal setup with D.Va in the front row, Lucius in the back, so nothing crazy here. And you can see his heroes. They aren't all maxed out. He's only got the 100 on the attack for D.Va, 100 on the attack for Skylar, and then just a bunch of level 20s and a couple level 50s on the exclusive weapon upgrades. So not fully maxed out. Probably his missile team, if I had to guess, would be his missile, or probably his missile team. I don't know if he maxed his tank yet or not. Unfortunately, it's hard to get anything like a 3v3 report from anybody from him or on him. So if somebody has that, please send me a message in game or send me some screenshots or something like that, just so I could see what his other teams are up to. But as you can see, everything is fully red, fully maxed out, nothing new there. Drone is 300 because, as we all know, he's maxed out the drone in the tactical weapon tree, the new tech. Everything else is pretty much maxed out for where he's at. Level 11 components. The armor or the radar piece up here is 21%, so I'm making some progress there. And then the bottom row, they're all around almost 90%. So those will be leveled up to level 10 or level 11 probably in about a month, if I had to guess, probably about in the next month. He will have all level 11 components, and that'll give him a pretty big bump. Not that he needs it, but it'll give him a pretty big bump in power there. And then the attack, HP, and defense from the Gorilla, all almost level 700. If you don't know, you have to get them all to increments of 50 in order to be able to level them up higher, because you have to unlock, get the bond badges, get those levels unlocked. So he is just waiting to get the HP up to 700. Then going down to tech, of course, everything is maxed out. The power from his decorations is insane, 12.4 million power. He has both of his gold tactic cards maxed out at level 10. So he's getting the full buffs from both of those, which is a lot. If you click on the little combat details here, well, actually, he was the defender, so never mind. You're not going to see the attack on this one. All right, so I switched back to the other attack that somebody sent me earlier. This is one that Justin was actually attacking. So you can see he gets a full 20% HP attack and defense. That's silly when you think about it. That's like the equivalent of having 4 base skins equipped. It's just an insane increase in power by attacking somebody. And if you didn't know, whenever you attack somebody, that's when you get the buffs from these tactic cards. It's not when you're defending, which is kind of inconvenient, because then that means whenever you're being attacked, you're at a disadvantage already unless your defense fortification tech is maxed out, and that may be able to offset some of this. But man, 20% across the board, especially for somebody at this level, is just silly. And then the other thing you'll notice, he has morale at 2.64 million compared to the morale on the other side of 2.29. And we don't know if he was able to attack somebody before he hit this player, maybe hit him once and twice already. So he was able to stack the morale. But he does have 140 more troops, which automatically does give him more morale out of the gates. But I'm assuming he had to have attacked somebody or hit this player twice in order to get that percentage increase from this card here. Because whenever you attack somebody in battle and you win, you get 3.6% increase to their morale. So if he hit this player multiple times, it's just going to continue to grow that morale number. And when you look at the Wall of Honor, it's just silly. Looking at his Wall of Honor compared to a lot of other big players, massive VIP 18s, they don't have nearly the amount of Wall of Honor power as Justin has. And that's always been kind of the question of how in the world was he able to get this much power in his Wall of Honor? You're talking hundreds of thousands of shards just to do each one of these levels. Because the initial levels from 0 to 200 is 10 shards per level. And then from 200 to 400, or maybe it might be 300, is 20 per level. So you're talking thousands and thousands of shards per hero. And then, I mean, just looking at the levels here, 7,000 levels. I mean, I have 1,000 on my main account on just the aircraft. Mine are looking more like the guy on the right side here. So just to show you like how insane that is, how many levels of he's getting out of this wall there with that power. And then, of course, you're getting the season bonuses. I think the guy on the right must be an engineer. But, Justin, of course, he's the attacker here. So he's getting a lot of bonuses while attacking versus defending. So there are certainly a lot of benefits to being an attacker in this game, especially with the tactic cards now. Getting those up to level 10, that's a ton of power to have. And just so you know, just to give you a frame of reference here, the guy on the right, 50.3 million, this is probably like a very, very high-end free-to-play player. Given where his heroes are and what his gear looks like, this looks like a very, very high-end free-to-play player. Maybe a very low-end spender. It just depends on how active they are, because they got a decent amount of levels in the heroes for their exclusive weapons. Gear could certainly be better, but he does have 5 mythics, so he's not. He's either, like I said, a very active free-to-play, or he's a very low-end spender and just doesn't know, exactly where to put the money. But it's not a super weak team. But just to give you an idea, I mean, it just gets absolutely wrecked. My main squad is 57.5, almost 58 million, somewhere in that ballpark. And I would just get wrecked by this too. I mean, I'm not going to lie here. I might do like maybe 20, take out 20 troops from him versus the 12 this guy took out. But yeah, man, this is just the power scaling in this game is wild. And we can watch this real quick just so you can see how fast this fight goes. My guess is going to be, less than 10 seconds. I was going to guess maybe like 12. About 12 to 13, but yeah, less than 10 seconds and they're all gone. I know we looked at Golden Fighters a while back, and here is Qatar's. We looked at this one the other day, but I just wanted to pull it up here for comparison. He's got 5,400 in the tank, about 4,400 in the missile, and then about almost 4,300 in the aircraft teams. So the fact that he's got a couple thousand more than Qatar here is just really crazy to think about. Again, you're talking tens of thousands of hero shards. Or sorry, I take that back. Hundreds of thousands of hero shards. Because every level could be about 30 to 40 hero shards pretty much. But anyways, guys, that is it for this episode. Just want to let me know in the comments what you guys think about Justin. Do you think he's a real player? Do you think he's dev funded, a dev himself? Anyways, guys, I'm out of here. I'll catch you guys in the next one.